How's it going today, guys? This is Big Al coming at you again. And I know it's been a little minute since I did a video, and I want to apologize for that for all my viewers and stuff. I know I was pretty consistent there for a while, but the reason I didn't kick any out here for a while was because I ain't really bought any new knives. I kind of wanted to go in a little different direction. And after sitting around thinking, I haven't been hunting in a lot of years. I wanted to get back out there and get back into it and start getting outdoors, having fun again and putting some of them knives to use, doing some skinning. And I started thinking about that, and I'm like, well, I'm going to need a weapon for that. So this is the cause for the video today. Now, I went out to my local flea market today and picked up a good all-purpose shotgun. I just want to share that with you. Wasn't looking for anything fancy. Not too much into the whole semi-automatic shit. I wanted something that I was familiar with, that was reliable, that just gets the job done, and it's multi-purpose across the board. Sorry, and I'll show you what I come up with. Just a simple Harrington and Richardson. What is that? Topper 88. She is chambered in 3-inch. And this guy does go for a little more because it is a full choke. They didn't make as many full chokes, so they do kind of tend to fetch a little higher premium. But yeah, I got this guy for a decent price. Took it out the other day, probably put 30 rounds through it. Fantastic gun. 100 years from now, this thing will probably still be shooting. There's no moving parts on this thing to mess up. That's it. You got your barrel release. Ejector shells does kick out like 4 or 5 foot, so you gotta watch out on that. Like I said, full choke. Like that collar case hardening there they did on that. That's pretty nice. But yeah, can't really beat these things for what they are. And there's a website you can get the adapters to put in here. You can shoot any caliber out of it. And adapters run about 25 bucks. You want to turn this into a big 22? You can. You shoot 45 out of it, 357, 44, whatever you want. So I thought that was pretty cool, and that's what makes this guy very versatile. Now, the drawback, this gun ain't really all that heavy, which is good for toting it around, which means it's going to kick the hell out of you, and it does. So I did have to invest about 20 bucks and get me a limb saver on there, and that thing helps out tremendously. Especially firing them big 3-inch nitros. I mean, that does save you a little bit. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully this fall we're going to get out there. We're going to start bagging out some game and get some videos of that too. And I did date this thing, and from the first 2 letters of the serial number, this is a 1979 model. And she looks like she was made yesterday. That's how nice this guy is. But yeah, this thing could be a good survival gun, small game gun. This is the same style gun I made my first kill with. So that's why I wanted one of these. I've used them before. I'm familiar with them, and I love them. I really love them. They're not heavy. It ain't going to wear you out packing this thing around through the woods all day. And, it's still got that 12 gauge power. So, we're going to get this guy on some rabbit and squirrel this fall. And even though it is a full choke, we're going to take her deer hunting. because you can run Foster slugs through a full choke. Now granted, your accuracy might be a little, might be some play in it, but it can be done, because I've done it. And yeah, that's where we're at with this, and I just wanted to share that with you. And I'll back up so we can get a full view of it. And there she is. Nice little piece. I think I ended up giving right around 150 for it, which that's what they're going for nowadays, because they quit making these, and well, not single shots, but this model, and company is out of business. Then I think it sold to New England Firearms, and then that got absorbed into Marlin somehow. But these things just ain't around anymore. I can remember back in the day when, when I was a teenager and I was going hunting, these things was in every house pretty much. They was a dime a dozen. You can pay $60, $75 for one back in the day, but you're not going to now. So that's why I got this guy, and I plan on hanging on to him for a while. And yeah, just using it as my hunting gun. Now I may eventually go, which I plan on it, go get something a little bit better for deer, like a good slug gun or something, I'd like to find another Winchester 1100. Those things are awesome. Mossberg 500s, I've probably had 5 of those. Those things are everywhere. Maybe one of the older 870s. I don't care too much for the new ones. But yeah, just want to show you that to you. And my old Harrington and Richardson 12 gauge single shot topper 88. Chambered in 3-inch full choke. I'm gonna start calling this guy Thumper because it kicked the shit out of you. But anyway, this is Big Al and I'm out. And I just wanted to share that with you, and hopefully I'm gonna get back up in here soon with some more videos, so y'all stay tuned. Y'all have a good one. Try to stay cool out there. I know it's getting warm up here in Ohio. But y'all have a good night.